Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss the point velocity of sliding. Okay, so velocity of sliding of two machine gears. Our subject is theory of machine 2. So see here, what is meant by velocity of sliding? Today we are going to derive an equation or derivation of velocity of sliding. So first of all, see this figure. In that figure, see this body 1 will be here and body 2 will be here. Okay. So in that omega 1, this omega 1 is nothing but what? Angular velocity of this body 1. Okay, and here omega 2 will be here. Okay, this omega 2 is nothing but what? Angular velocity of this body 2. Again, see here, this nn is nothing but what? Common normal passing to this point C and D. This C and D is nothing but what? Suppose this gear A or gear 1 and gear 2 are meshing with each other, and the common point of contact is nothing but what? Point C of this body 1 and point D of this body 2. Okay, this point CD will be here. Next, this AB line will be here, this center line AB line. Okay, in earlier derivation we seen that this point P we also known as pitched point. This is fixed point will be there. This point P divides this line AB into two parts and in inverse ratio of angular velocities of these two gears, this point P. Again next, this TT is nothing but what? Common tangent, and this is passing through this point CD. Okay, next alpha, this alpha is nothing but what? This angle made by this line. Okay, this beta, this is nothing but what? Another angle. Okay, again see here, this is here alpha and beta angle will be there. Okay, so this is what angle alpha and beta. Next, this VC is nothing but what? Linear velocity of point C, and VD is nothing but what? Linear velocity of point D. Okay, there are two components of VC along the tangent TT and along this point along the normal NN. Okay, again similar thing will be there in VD. In VD, what happens here? There are two components of this linear velocity VD. One is along the tangential TT. This is tangent TT, and another one is along this point along the normal NN. Okay, so there is a, if we resolve, we already seen that there is a one line will be there. This is reaction. Then there are two components along this x direction and along this y direction. Similar thing will be here. There are two components. One component is along TT and one component is along NN. Okay. Today we are going to see the components along this TT for the velocity of sliding. So, what is the statement? If the curved surface of two teeth of gear 1 and 2 are to be remain in contact, what is that? If the curved surface of two teeth of gear 1 and gear 2 to remain in contact, one can have a sliding motion relative to other along the common tangent TT at C or D. Okay, this is what a statement. Okay, the component of VC along TT is equal to VC sin alpha. So, see here, the component of VC along this TT, tangent TT. So what is the value? VC into sine of alpha. Okay, this is a component. Okay, next, component VD along TT is equal to VD sine beta. Okay, so VD is what? We already said that VD is nothing but our linear velocity through point D. Okay, there are two components, one is along TT and one is along NN. So we are going to see here component along TT, what is the value? VD into sine of beta, and what is the value of VC along TT? VC sine alpha. Okay, so relative motion along NN is equal to, so there must be a relative motion, both gears are in contact with each other, they slides to each other, then there must be some relative motion will be there, and this relative motion along NN is equal to VC sine alpha minus VD sine beta. So difference between these two is nothing but what? Relative motion between these two gears. Okay, so what is the relative motion along NN is equal to this VC sine alpha minus VD sine beta. Okay, so see here similar triangles will be there. If we take this and this, both are similar triangles. Okay, again if we see this triangle and this, both are again similar triangles. Okay, we know that, what we know that VC is equal to omega 1 into AC and VD is equal to omega 2 into BD. We already know that V is equal to, V is nothing but what? Linear velocity is equal to R into omega. So R is nothing but what? Radius, and omega is what? Angular velocity. So linear velocity is nothing but what? Product of this radius into angular velocity. So see here VC is nothing but what? Omega 1. So this omega 1 into this radius AC. Okay, again VD is nothing but what? Omega this 2 into this radius, omega 2, this angular velocity into this BD. Okay, so this VC is equal to what? Omega 1 into AC, and VD is equal to what? Omega 2 into BD. So relative motion along NN is equal to what? VC sine alpha minus VD sine beta. So see here we already seen that in previous one. So VC is nothing but what? Omega 1 into EC. Put here. So what we got here? VC is equal to omega 1 into AC. Okay. Next, VD is nothing but what? Omega 2 into BD. Omega 2 into BD. So omega 2 into BD. See here. This is omega 2 into BD. So put the values VC and VD here. Okay. Now next is what? Sin alpha and sin beta. So see here, sin alpha, what is the value of sin alpha? Sin is nothing but what? Opposite side divided by hypothesis, and so here alpha is there and beta is there. So what is the value? Sin alpha is nothing but EC divided by AC. So see here, this sin alpha is nothing but what? EC. This EC divided by this AC. Okay. Next is what? Sin beta. Sin beta is like nothing but what? This FD. See here, FD divided by BD. Where is BD? This is what? BD. Okay. See here. Sin alpha is nothing but what? EC. Where is EC? This line is nothing but EC. Okay. EC divided by this AC. Okay. Next is what? Sin beta. Sin beta is nothing but what? This FD. Where is FD? This line is nothing but what? FD, and divided by this BD. Where is BD? Here is what? BD. Okay. So from equation, if we put the values of sin alpha and sin beta, then what we get here, AC will get cancelled here. See here, AC will cancel here, BD will cancel here. So what remains? Relative motion along NN is equal to omega 1 into EC minus omega 2 into FD. This is what remains. So omega 1 is equal to, now see here, EC is nothing but what? EC is nothing but what? See here, EC. This is what EC. EC is nothing but what? EP plus PC. Okay. So put here, EC is nothing but what? Omega 1 into bracket EP plus PC. Okay. Similarly, minus omega 2 into FD. So FD is nothing but what? See here, FD see here, this is what? FD. FD is nothing but what? FP minus PD. So see here, this total is nothing but what? FP. FP minus PD is equal to FD. Okay. So see here, FP is equal to, sorry, this is equal to this, FD is equal to this total line FP, okay, minus this PD. Where is PD? Here is what? PD. So what we got here? FD. Okay. So multiply by omega 1 into whole bracket. So what we got here? Omega 1 into EP plus omega 1 into PC minus omega 2 into FP plus omega 2 into PC. That's minus get plus here. Okay. So C and D are the coinciding points. So C and D are coinciding points. Okay. So see here, we collect the common terms. So common terms is nothing but what? Here PC is there, here PC is there. Okay. Here EP and FP will be different. So we collect the common term. So what is the common term? Omega 1 plus omega 2 into omega 1 plus omega 2 bracket into PC. So PC is common here. Okay. Plus this omega 1 into EP minus omega 2 into FP. Okay. So see here, this omega 1 minus EP, omega 1 into EP minus omega 2 into FP is nothing but what? See here. So this will be cancelled here. These both terms are same. This omega 1 into EP minus omega 2 into FP. EP and FP are the common. These terms are common. So both terms are cancelled here. That means this is nothing but what? 0. So what remains? Omega 1 plus omega 2 into PC. Because what happens here? Omega 1 EP is equal to omega 2 FP. That means the addition of two angular velocity into this distance is nothing but what? The velocity of sliding. So we know that BP divided by AP is equal to FP divided by AP from these similar triangles. Again, omega 1 divided by omega 2 is equal to BF divided by AE is equal to BP divided by AP is equal to FP divided by AP. This equation, we got this equation from the similar triangles. Okay. So see here. So see here, nothing but what is equal to, this is what? Velocity of sliding along this tangent TT is nothing but what? Omega 1 plus omega 2 into PC. The PC is nothing but what? This distance. Okay. So we can directly state here one statement that the velocity of sliding along the tangent TT is equal to sum of angular velocities into distance between the pitch point and the point of contact. Okay. So This PC is nothing but what? This PC is nothing but what? The P is nothing but what? The pitch point or fixed point we seen in earlier derivations. Okay, this point P, and the C and D. This is nothing but what? C or D. This is what a point of contact. Though this PC is nothing but what? The distance between the pitch point and point of contact. So the velocity of sliding along the tangent dt is nothing but what? Is equal to, this is a product of sum of angular velocities into distance of pitch point and point of contact. So this is what a derivation we got here. So if we want to find out the velocity of sliding of two meshing gears, so this is what formula. So we directly got the values by this equation. Okay, so what is the equation? This equation is nothing but what? This is a product of sum of angular velocities into distance between the pitch point and point of contact. So we directly got here velocity of sliding. Okay, so this is what up to this lecture. In next lecture we will see next point. Thank you very much for attending the lecture. Thank you very much.